Welcome back to the show, everyone. To Rebel Hill we go. South Green playing host to Knox Catholic. The Irish strike first. Jaden Neal hits Braylon Harmon in the flat. He'll go in untouched to make it 7-0. More Irish. This time, Neal will go deep over the middle to Samuel O'Leary. O'Leary! Wide open for the touchdown.
Oh.
That was bad, wasn't it?
That's a pot of gold at the end.
There you go. Yeah, a little leprechaun. 14-0 Catholic. Second quarter, this Neal takes it on his own. Gets away from the rush, and he'll score from 23 yards out. That made it 20-0. It was all Knox Catholic tonight. They went on to beat South Green by the final 54-0. It was 28-0 Hampton over Johnson County when we got to the game, and the Lightning had already knocked out one bank of lights. Ooh. The Longhorns tried to get on the board on the fourth down, but the Bulldogs defense swarmed to the ball for the sack, and that would stall the drive. That's when Hampton started giving the ball to Levi Lunsford. That's always a good thing to do.
Yes.
And he was pushing the Johnson County defense all night with a long run after run. Quarterback Chance Poet then looked to pass. He would find Gino Carrico wide open for the score, and after the 2-point run, there you go, for more points. Bulldogs led 36-0. They rolled tonight easily over Johnson County by the final of 44-0. In Bluff City tonight, Sullivan East hosted Pigeon Forge, and East was leading 7-6 in the second when Aiden Little takes a handoff, bounces off several Patriot tacklers, goes in from 20 yards out to give the Tigers a lead, 12-7. But East would take the lead back. Quarterback Drake Fisher hits Corbin LeSueur on this 8-yard touchdown pass, giving the Patriots a 14-12 lead at the half. And East would come out strong in the second half as well. Fisher fakes the handoff, and he's going to take it around the end himself, and from 5 yards out, he's going to score the touchdown to make it 21-1. Patriots early in the third to 1. Sullivan East goes on to win over Pigeon Forge by the final of 35-26. Nick? That's not possible.
Might have had more than one.
Exactly.
In Irwin, David Crockett borrowing the Blue Devils' home turf tonight due to some lighting issues, hosting Letcher County Central at a Kentucky community hit very hard by flooding earlier this summer. Pioneers defense gave up nearly 40 last week. Kenny head coach Hayden Chanley said extra defense in practice. Jonah Little's pass to Gavin Brown defended well, falls incomplete. Next offensive possession, however, Crockett starting quarterback Aiden Clark carted off with an injury. He would be okay after being taken to the hospital. Right after a 30-minute delay on the other side, Clark's helmet on the sideline. Jake Fox stepping in, throwing a dime to LaMarcus. Done. An incredible snag just like that. Crockett got 7-0. Second quarter, Pioneers driving again. Deep red zone, Javon Emile scoots on in, 14-0 at that point. Crockett blanking the Cougars 35-0 as they go on to get that victory. And in Rogersville tonight, the Seymour Eagles being hosted by the Cherokee Chiefs. We picked this one up in the second half of play. The Chiefs having a bit of a rough time with the Eagles defense on third down here upcoming. And they're going to get stonewalled. That's not going to go anywhere. Then the kickoff to Seymour, however, a punt here, causing the Chiefs to go back on, that Seymour's going to go on the offensive. Chiefs playing excellent defense, preventing Seymour from getting a touchdown here, though, causing the Eagles to have to kick a field goal. It gets them to 22-7. Later on, the Chiefs chase Helton, going to punch one in here from just a few yards out. So Cherokee cutting down that lead, just 22-13. As we go to the scoreboard, Seymour takes this one over the Chiefs, 42-28. And that is a 10 down, but still 4 more to go. We head to North Green and then opening night in Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Abingdon cheerleaders to help take us to break.
So fast with the Falcons, so fast with the team, so fast with the Falcons,